Oh my God, man. This makes the latest Texas Chainsaw Massacre looks like something worthy for the Oscars. Choose or Die, the latest Netflix joint that's been in the genre listed as drama, horror slash thriller. It stars Asa Butterfield, Robert Englund himself, yes, Freddy Krueger, and Lola Evans, who I'm not really familiar with, but she's definitely easy on the eyes. The premise is pretty straightforward and simple. They discovered this old 1980s video game. And if you play this game, it tells you reality is cursed. You're like, reality is cursed? Okay, so you figure kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, what happens in the game happens in reality, kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street. What happens in your sleep is actually happening in reality. Lola's character is going through some rough time, about to be evicted. There's a backstory with her mom that's problematic. Her friend, played by Mr. Butterfield, you know, he has a crush on her, but it's strictly friendship on her part, you know, but they're good buds. But being a decoder, really smart, and they can break down the backstory of a video game. They can go into the DOS prompt and figure things out. Well, this video game, when you're answering questions, it gives you choice. You choose this or you choose that. And the choices seem very obvious. Like, there's a scene where they're in a diner and the waitress is obviously under the control of the game, the curse. And it asks you, she drops some glass and it breaks. Should she clean up or continue to break? You're like, obviously to clean up. Man, she might as well kept breaking stuff because the cleanup was disgusting. This movie is graphic, I will give it that. The premise is mind-blowing. Again, the execution. I think this movie was made many moons ago. It sat on the shelf. Netflix probably bought it for $10 and like, okay, no studio's gonna put any money or marketing into this. Man, I didn't see anything about this movie until yesterday. And there's a reason why. It's kind of like an embargo being lifted at the last minute. This movie's terrible. Worst of all, it's considered a horror film. Well, it's not scary. The jump scares are not even things that pop out. It's loud as computer noise. White noise is the horror element in this film. They're using Robert Englund's name to promote this film and he's barely in it. The graphics are not very good, but maybe it's trying to mix that 80s element with today's element. I'm not really sure, man. This movie has an identity crisis. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Some of the kills, the premise behind it is cool, but executed is not very good. You got a girl eating glass. There's one scene that made me go, ooh, there's a sink full of, what do you call those things? Oh, my mind is gone, you know, but when you know, extract blood, needles, right? It's a sink full of needles facing a dude, puts his face in the needles. You're running towards the screen and reality breaks and they use this Matrix-like graphic to make it look like, oh my God, it's video game / reality. Yo, this movie is just bad. It's Netflix, you done it again. I'm glad this is not in theaters because it would not be worth the price of admission. Syringe. I know I'm way my brain is gone. Syringe, the whole thing with the needles. Yeah, okay. The kills, some are clever, some are just straight out bad. And there's 4 levels of this game, and once you just get past 4 levels, you're at the boss level. You're like, I'm not even a gamer, but that seems pretty damn basic and easy. Oh my God, man. This makes the latest Texas Chainsaw Massacre looks like something worthy for the Oscars. It's been a while since Netflix hit me with something really, really good and clever, but this is an all-time low, man. This is low budget, forgotten footage that should have never been released, man. The power of streaming. Not scary, not very thrilling, and it's short. It's only like an hour and 24 minutes, but when you're not enjoying yourself, it's kind of like pulling teeth, and also it makes something that's short seems longer than it really is. This movie sucks. All kind of balls. It's pulling hairs from the privates. It's visual torture. And they try to give it that blue tint, grainy green color. The film itself looks horrible. You know, I've seen bad films that are beautifully shot. This is not even beautifully shot. It's an ugly film. That's also a bad film. Woo! Thank God you don't have to pay big money to go see this film. If you got Netflix, and most people do, I'm gonna say give it a watch for the sake of just watching a bad horror flick. The video game voice is cool. I like that, but yeah, man, this is bad cinema being reduced to streaming. Choose or die. After watching this, I choose to die. Damn, this is bad. Woo! Netflix, I praise you. One week, the next week, I got to throw your punk ass under the bus because you dropped some hot mess with this one. Damn, yo. No words, man, no words. Just watch it. A couple of clever kills, but the premise is somewhat acceptable, but the execution, as always in a lot of these films, is poorly done. There's a reason why this didn't come out in cinema. There's a reason why it's been sitting on the shelf. And like I said, Netflix probably purchased this for $10 and said, hey, what the hell we got to do? We need some content. Release this son of a bitch. It's a bad film. You have been warned. But check it out. I'd love to hear your thoughts, man. We can collaborate and talk and have a good laugh about this one, because this movie sucks. You know what? Them balls. I'm out. Peace. And just remember, it's just my point of view.